Okay, what's going on, guys? I want to come on here and give a little update on a lot of different stuff that's going on in the behind the scenes part that you guys don't see, because I'm just kind of keep chugging along with content. Some people have wondered, where's Joe the Pro? Is Isaac just retired from punting? Am I done punting? And I have a very exciting update for that, because I was kind of retired for a little bit, okay? But then I wanted to take it upon myself to see how long it would take me to get back into good punting form, where I feel like I was hitting the ball like I did kind of in my peak. I thought it was going to be like 2 to 3 months, 3 to 4 months, something in that ballpark. It took me like maybe a month, like 3 weeks of just like really dedicated training. And I started hitting balls like this. And punts like that. And that just really, I guess it reignited a fire, because it made me remember that like I could actually be really good at this if I wanted to. So maybe I should try to once again be a good punter. Now the problem is that being a good punter is a little pointless if you're punting into the void. So I wanted to try to find an opportunity, ideally professional, because the semi-pro stuff, as much as I love it and I love the guys and I love the team that I was on, there's not like a realistic chance that anyone's going to notice you off of that. So I kind of put that on the back burner to look for other opportunities, and this year is when the IFA is set to kick off. Now, I didn't know too much about it. I had some friends that were in the IFA circle, some guys that are already on a team. So I decided very late to look into it and realize that there was a tryout happening in Cincinnati, which is not close to me. I said that like it's next door. It's very far away. It was like an 8-hour drive, huge pain in the ass, but I was like, you know what? That's the closest one, so screw it. We're going to Cincinnati. So hopped in the car literally Saturday, registered for this thing, drove up there. The tryout was on Sunday, just hung out Saturday night. Sunday did the tryout just to kind of see where it's at. I hit the ball really clean. I'll kind of give an example of what the weather conditions were like. It was like 42 degrees and rainy, and about 11-mile-an-hour winds that were left to right, slightly tailwind. If anybody knows anything about punting, left to right slight tailwind is like my bread and butter, but 42 degrees and rainy is nobody's bread and butter. Nobody has fun doing that, but I hit the ball really clean. I averaged over 50 yards. They didn't really give out the numbers, but luckily there was only 4 punts. So pretty easy to remember roughly what you average. So every ball we were punting from the 40-yard line, which means our heels were at the 25 going in, and every ball I hit landed inside the 10. Everything was really clean. Everything was like a nice little turnover. There was a quarterback that was down there that was taking the numbers. Said at least hit 1 or 2 4.8s, which is a solid playable ball without stroking my own ego. I think it was safe to say I probably had one of the better days, the best day even, of the punters that were there. There was a kicker, another punter, but luckily, you know, this is a young league looking for people. So they invited me back for a second tryout, where it's pretty much said, if you do at this tryout what you do at the next tryout, we just want to see consistency across 2 days. We'll bring you in for camp, and then, you know, bada bing, bada boom, we're working and cooking and trying to go from there. So I say all that to say, Joe's going pro, right? We're going to give this another shot. I kind of did this one just as like a feeler to see what was going on. They seemed interested, and this is kind of like my one shot. I'm 28. Since being a free agent, I've gotten just disgustingly out of shape, which means that over the next like couple months, so the round 2 of the tryouts is April 27th, I'm just going to try to get back in shape. I'm going to try to like get back in shape, get back into good punting shape, and at least present myself, like take it seriously, like this is going to be a real opportunity to make some sort of jump moving forward in my football career, which I really haven't done in a long time. For those of you who kept up with it, I would do these little attempts. In Joe to Pro Season 1, I went to Zonner, and really when that one got derailed, it kind of threw me off. Like I went there and I was sick. I wasn't feeling well, didn't have the best day. And this kind of put me off because, you know, it's really expensive to get out to those things. It's all in Arizona and San Diego. So when you pay $2,000 and because you have a cold, you have an off day, which wasn't even a terrible day, it was just slightly off, it puts you off from the whole process, because that's a lot of money down the drain for nothing. And then, you know, for those who kept up with the CFL tryout, I think I did pretty good there, but they're just not really interested in taking American true punters. You would have to have a wildly crazy day, and even then the odds are pretty low, because everybody that I know that's done a CFL tryout and actually made it onto a CFL roster has been able to do all three. So very rare for an American to do anything like that. So yeah, and throw in the fact that I'm also going to be moving soon. We are about to close on a house. You know, there's a lot going on in the Isaac Punts world, so if you guys can just bear with me, maybe go watch some old videos. I'm not going to start a Patreon for all of this. I had a Patreon way back in the day. We're doing fine enough. I don't need a Patreon. But if you find it in your heart, go back and watch some classics. Make sure you're watching the new videos when they come out if you want to support this type of content. I made sure not to make any content about this trip or anything going on, because I really wanted to take it seriously and take it with a athlete mindset approach first, and not a YouTuber mindset, right? Because the YouTuber mindset is, I want to, anything that I do, I'm going to try to capitalize on it from a viewership standpoint to bring my audience with me. And maybe if we, you know, move forward and I make it into mini camp, you guys will start seeing some behind the scenes stuff. But for these tryouts, I'm going to be athlete first, YouTuber second, and just punt the ball really well, like I know I can. So it's exciting times for me. Just wanted to let you guys know that's what's going to be going on behind the scenes. Thank you all for supporting and watching and just being awesome. And hopefully you'll see me punting a ball again soon. All right.